Good morning everyone. This is Ayushi. Let's continue our English class for class 7. As we have completed our types of adverbs and the position of the adverbs. Now, today we are going to learn about the degrees of comparison, how to use them in a sentence and where to place it. Let's begin. Before starting today's content, let's recapitulate previous class. As we have learned the position of adverbs, adverbs of manner, place and time are usually placed after the verb. If the verb has a direct object, the adverb is placed after it. Like, the lion roared angrily. Here, adverb is angrily, that is adverb of manner. As we can see here, adverb of manner, place and time usually placed after the verb. Roared is our verb, so angrily we are placing after it, that is adverb of manner. The mechanic repaired the car easily. Here easily, adverb of manner again, direct object car. If we have the object in the sentence, then after that we are going to place it. I met my friend here. Here, that is adverb of place, and again we got the direct object my friend. After that we are going to place our adverb of place. I will finish the work tonight. Again, that is verb is will finish. After that we got the direct object, the work, and then adverb of time. The next one, adverb of frequency and degree, are often placed between the subject of the sentence and the verb. Frequency and degree. I always have breakfast by 8 am. I, subject, have, verb. So between them we are going to place adverb of frequency. I just remembered that I have to meet my friend today. I, subject, remembered, word. Between we are going to put just, that is adverb of frequency. If the verb consists of two words, then the adverb is placed between the two words. Like, we have here two verbs, had, forgotten. Here we had only one verb. So before this only we had put, but here we have two verbs, helping verb and main verb. So between them we are going to put our adverb, that is whatever here it is, almost. I had almost forgotten that we have to attend a birthday party tomorrow. Fine, this much we have done yesterday. Now, today we are going to start degree of comparison. As we have the degree of comparison in adjectives also, here also in adverb the same degrees we have. There are three kinds of comparison: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. How many degrees are there? Three are there. First one is positive, second comparative, and third one is superlative. Here, as you can see in this picture, the first one is positive degree, smart. Here, if we talk about the positive degree, it means you are just telling to someone, that is the quality or quantity, that will be the positive degree, the single person we are talking about. When you are doing comparison between two, it means that is the comparative degree, and in that condition we are going to be use ER form, that is smarter, or we can say we can use even more also with some of the words. Here the last one is superlative degree, smartest. It means at the end we are supposed to use this suffix est, or we can say of the three or more than that even, means when you are doing comparison between more than two persons, fine, among all, it means there you have to use superlative degree. Fine, positive for the single one, comparison between two, and more than two we are going to be use superlative degree. Fine. Now see comparison of adverbs. As you can see, so many examples are over here. First one, Mr. Homer decided wisely. Wisely, here we are talking about only single person, that is Mr. Homer. Next one, Mr. Plimpton decided more wisely. It means here we are doing comparison between Mr. Homer and Mr. Plimpton. Fine. So whenever we are doing comparison between two, in that condition we have to use our comparative degree. So here wiselier we cannot do, we have used here more wisely. Fine. For making comparison, whether we can put er, est, er, or we can put even before the word more. Third one is the judge decided most wisely. Fine. So here after that we are going to do comparison between all of us, among all of us. So here we have used superlative degree, that is most wisely. Fine. The above sentences show us that adverbs ending in ly may be compared by prefixing more and most to the positive to form the comparative and the superlative degree. Means most of the words we can say they are going to be end by using ly. At the end you can see ly is given. So if you want to frame comparative or superlative degree, so we can use here before the word prefix we can use, that is more and most. For making comparative degree we can use more. For making superlative degree we can use most. This is generally true of adverbs ending in ly. Generally you will see the words ly, like here. See, in this ly was there, but we had used more and most. Here Fred started early. Single person we are talking about, Fred, that's why positive degree early. Henry started earlier. It means now the comparison between Fred and Henry, that's why we have used here comparative degree earlier. Er form we have used. Third one is John started the earliest. It means now comparison among three of them. So here we have used superlative degree. So by a study of these sentences, we see that some adverbs are compared by ending the suffixes er and est to the positive to form the comparative and the superlative. Means if you will differentiate between them, these two sentences, so what we will see, in this also ly was there, in this also ly is there, but here we have used to make comparative or superlative degree, we have used more and most, and here what we have used, er or est. So according to the word we are going to put these words. Fine. Now just see some more examples. With adverbs ending in ly, you must use more to form the comparative and most to form the superlative. As I have told you, some ly words are there to use to make comparative and superlative. We have to use more and most, like quietly, more quietly, and most quietly. Slowly, more slowly, most slowly. Seriously, more seriously, most seriously. The teacher spoke more slowly to help us to understand. Fine. That is comparative degree. Next one, could you sing more quietly please? So that is the comparison it has been done over here. That's why we have used comparative degree. Next one, just see more examples. With short adverbs that do not end in ly, comparative and superlative form are identical to adjectives, and er to form the comparative and est to form the superlative. As I have told you, if you want to frame comparative and superlative degree, so with the short adverbs we can use er and est. Er for comparative and est for superlative. Fine. If the adverb ends in e, remove it before adding the ending. See, as you can see here, already e is given. It doesn't mean that again you will put er. This e we are supposed to remove. So lat, only single e we are supposed to use over here. Same here also. And this e we have removed and est we have added. Fine. Now again the comparative forms are here. This one is comparative sentence. As how did we identify? Because of this er. Fine. Jim works harder than his brother. Here generally in comparative sentences, what will you see? This than word. If you are getting this than word, it means that is your comparative degree. It means in the blank you are supposed to put comparative form of the adverb. Everyone in the race ran fast, but John ran the fastest of all. And to identify the superlative degree, generally you will get this the word before the blank. Otherwise you can see here we are doing comparison more than two person, everyone with John. So more than two persons are there. Because of that we have to put here superlative degree. Fine. Suppose er and est form is not given, it means which adverb we are using, that is positive degree. Fine. Now see, some adverbs have irregular comparative and superlative forms. It means positive, comparative and superlative. Generally we have the different words like badly, worse and worst. Far we have two forms, farther or further, farthest and furthest. And even they have different meanings. Little, less, least, well, better, best. Fine. So these are the irregular comparative forms because they have different words. Here the little boy ran farther than his friends. Here then, by this then we come to know that this is a comparative degree and we have to put here er form or more form. That's why we have put here farther. You are driving worse today than yesterday. Again we have got then word, so accordingly we are going to put here comparative degree, that is worse. He played the best of any player. Among all the players he is the best one, So by seeing this the, we are going to put here superlative degree, that is best. I hope you have understood. Now this is your classwork, students, and even let me tell you that how we have filled these blanks. Complete the sentences using the correct form of the verb of the given adverbs. That building stands taller than any other building in the city. As you can see, as I told you, after the blank, if you are getting this then word, it means there we are supposed to put comparative degree. That's why we have put here taller. Next one, she picked up the newborn baby most carefully. So that is the newborn baby, particular one. That's why most carefully superlative degree we have used. I reached earlier than usual. Again, then we have got, that's why comparative, earlier, IER we have put. Airplanes can fly higher than birds. Again, then, and comparison between airplanes and birds, that's why higher. Could you please write more clearly? It means earlier you were not writing clearly. That's why the second comparison that someone is saying to you, could you please write more clearly, means always you cannot dependable upon this then word. Fine. Sometimes you have to see the sense of the sentence and accordingly you have to put. Rajat is working harder than his brother. It's clear, than is given harder. The man ate his lunch more hungrily as he had missed breakfast. Now see here, we can see he had missed breakfast. So by this we came to know that more hungrily, he has finished his lunch. This is the farthest I have ever come from home. Again, by this the, we came to know we have to put here superlative, farthest. She spoke less in the class than she did in the playground. Then, so we have put here comparative degree of little, that is less. They are running as fast as our school team. So in this no comparison, nothing else. So we have used here positive degree, that is fast. Fine, students. Now, I hope you all have understood the complete chapter of adverbs and you can easily frame the sentences by using adverbs. Thank you.